Earth. Aqsa Hospital, next to lie beneath
A generation driven out.
In 2024, the rise of mental health awareness has been quite a topic for quite some time, with more and more teenagers being vocal about their needs to seek help for their mental health issues to demanding the government to make mental health facilities more accessible. This rise of mental health awareness doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's the result of teenagers seeing how the world is crumbling before their very eyes. Born throughout 1996 to 2010, Gen Z is characterized as a generation of digital natives, with their skills to navigate the internet better than their elders such as millennials and Gen X. By growing up in the era where social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok are on the rise, Gen Z is not just exposed to memes or trends, but also news and info about topics ranging from climate change, hate crimes towards marginalized, economic crisis, wars that can harm their freedom of speech to threatening the existence of human rights in their country. Constantly witnessing negative news being thrown at them, Gen Z ends up feeling worried about their future. According to a study done by the insurance company Cigna, about 34% of Gen Z aged 18 to 35 expressed their concerns about how the world's socio-economic condition will look like once they hit adulthood. That feeling of dread, coupled with other common Gen Z problems such as academic pressure, peer and friendship problems, and to some, financial issues caused by poverty or living in an abusive household, can finally take a toll on their mental health. Gen Z's cause for depression is not unwarranted, but the result of governmental policies, inadequate access to mental health care facilities, and the stigmatization of mental health issues in general. In the age of capitalism, though anyone in society can develop a mental illness, patterns of mental illness predicated on social class, gender, race, ethnicity, and age, among other factors, illustrates that poor mental well-being is not equally distributed. It is found that people from the poor and marginalized are more prone to experience mental health issues as they have to deal with oppression and discrimination, such as racism, sexism, homophobia, and ableism, and exacerbated by financial problems due to poverty. Another factor is the lack of awareness regarding the issue of mental health among older generation who are the teenagers' guardians. Teenagers still live under their parents' roof, and there are some parents or teachers at their school that are still unaware of the importance of mental health. Many older generations think that speaking about mental health issue is taboo. Therefore, some of them downplay the need to seek help or deny them access to mental health interventions such as therapy and medication. The symptom of mental illness being more invisible as opposed to physical ones makes them harder to believe that getting help is necessary. Therefore, the way to break the stigma is by normalizing them in conversations. In school, government must equip teachers with the tools to recognize and address mental health concerns. Training teachers to be more aware of mental health can foster school environments where students feel safe and supported to seek help. For parents, it's important for them to learn to validate the struggles of their children. By acknowledging their experiences and listening to their voices, they can better support them in navigating these turbulent times. And lastly, mental health facilities should be more accessible. A lot of teenagers do not have access to these facilities as they are known to be costly, especially if the treatments are done for long periods of time. Government must collaborate and establish affordable mental health services by including mental health care facilities in their national insurance scheme to ensure that everyone, regardless of race, class, and gender, can access them. Mental illness is profoundly a materialistic phenomenon, greatly determined by the interaction between material conditions of society and corresponding economic organization and the positions of the individuals within the society. Therefore, the society needs to step up and realize that the triggers are not just in someone's head, but also in society as well.